We'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Darren
St. Louis.
McCacken will take over here.
Number
I think it's got to be a
51.
little tough coming in out of the
Darren
pen when your
McCacken.
guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He swings and fouls one off.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And that is out of play. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and they extend their lead. Man at second with one away. Here comes Austin Riley. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a double, third hit of the night for him. One out, runner at second. Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He will score. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Jared Kelenic, 1 for 2. Base knock right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and third, 2 away. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it is gone. That one felt good. Their third home run of the inning. It's 21-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Darren McCacken gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matthew Liberatore.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of
52.
success against him this year.
Matthew Liberatore.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 7th home run of the season. It's 22-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris II digs in now. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's going to be Nacho Alvarez Jr. He's got a single, a double, and a line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
He was all over that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 25-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberatore will depart. Number 49 taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So here's Riley now. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Riley on at second with 2 down. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. The run comes in from second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there. Man at second here with 2 away. Jason Dominguez will hit next. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 28-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. And foul ball. An offensive explosion this inning, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 30-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field, way back there. Got all of that one.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, number 67.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nacho Alvarez Jr. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He'll score. Here's Acuna now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez at second with 2 down. Hard hit down the line and left. And that one is gone.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes Austin Riley. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one hops against the fence. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double at his 5th hit of the game. Matt Olson up to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
On the ground, right side, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Riley. He will score.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical. But so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff. You have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
Now in for the Braves, Jason Dominguez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And the batter now, Jared Kellner. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. Gone!
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, and he's 5 for 5. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 49 won't go any further tonight, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Kyle Leahy gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. That's to third. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. And it's going to take me the entire break to count all those runs. That was nuts. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Harris calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 8.
So digging in, Aaron Bracho.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
This ball's chopped on the ground. Olsen handles the chance. Throw to first in time.
Batting 9, center fielder Leody Taveras.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Leody Taveras. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That smash towards center. Taveras makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting number 67.
Next to hit, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing and a ball line to center. Taveras makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Braves.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Jr.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready.
Taveras makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Hampson.
On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Wynn, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Second base.
And up next for St. Louis, Xavier Edwards. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. St. Louis goes down in order. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
High in the air, out to right. Street sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And now, Jason Dominguez trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, his next at bat's a pretty special one.
Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O from me right now.
That one ripped. Gone!
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
And here is Drake Baldwin. Hit hard, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance.
Oh, nice stop and a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now up for St. Louis, Brett Street. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside. 1-0. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, out towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Pedro Pajes, next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just missed. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Luis Angel Acuna. Leahy back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Blind into right. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting, number 67.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Tavares pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases. But nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Leahy done for the night.
Now pitching for
New
St.
pitcher
Louis.
for the Cardinals, Ross
Number
Cabrera.
32.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
2 outs, base is
Up
empty.
next is
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald
fielder,
Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that means Austin Riley will have a chance to hit.
Now batting, third base.
Here is Austin Riley.
Riley.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Tried to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Patrick
Leading off for the
Hernandez
Cardinals,
getting ready to
third
hit.
baseman, number
Hernandez
27.
having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a foul ball. Holmes winds and deals. That to right. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman.
And now it's going to be Aaron Bracho. And there's a strike. The Cards yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Tavares, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Jason Dominguez next up for the Braves. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jared
Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jarred Kelenic. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Dominguez around third. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Line drive, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman,
Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home, and that one is off the wall. He'll score.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So up next, Nacho Alvarez Jr. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead. So, man aboard. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
And it stays fair. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Here's Austin Riley. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
I mean, come on, have a game. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Here is Matt Olson. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Two in scoring position. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ross Cabrera is done. So they turn to their closer, Ryan
Now
Fernandez.
pitching for
And
St.
he's been
Louis.
racking up strikeouts at a high
Number
rate this year,
64.
typically at least one an
Ryan
inning, so
Fernandez.
he'll be tough to get to.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. It's a bomb. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Out to center. Tavares makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel
Acuna. Next up for the Braves. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, the throw is wild, and he'll reach second with one away.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So back to the top of the order. Now, Michael Harris II.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Gone!
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, one away, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No ball. One strike.
One down, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Two down, base is empty. And now, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Two outs. Ripped on a line. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man in scoring position with two away. And here is Austin Riley. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a four-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a two-out double. Now it's the DH, Jared Kellner. Liner, and this could be trouble. Dominguez around third. He'll score easily. So two down. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that ends the inning. And it's going to take me the entire break to count all those runs. That was nuts. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. The pitch. On the ground to short, Alvarez. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Great play out there, and that keeps the perfect game alive. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Had a swing and a bouncer, foul of first.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat. You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards digs in now. Right side, Acuna. And that's the 3rd out. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Back to the top of the order now. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Acuna leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him. Coming home. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's offline. And they extend their lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit in the air, center field. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one drilled left field. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home, the relay throw. He's safe, and the lead continues to grow. Here's Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one back there. See you later.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now Jared Kelnick handles, throws to first.
Out.
Got him.
Now batting, catcher Drake
Baldwin now at the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So a man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score. Back to the top of the order. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it's gone.
No, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now, here is Nacho Alvarez Jr. That's hard hit on the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's gone!
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Ripped to short. Over to first.
That's an
out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. We're at the top of the
Leading
8th.
off
Now
for
up the Cardinals number
left
4
fielder,
hitter, Alec Burleson.
Burleson.
Holmes back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. And a curve is down and in. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Got him swinging.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. So all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Street now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Pedro Pajes, the next to hit. Pajes hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Foul ball. The Redbirds still looking for their first hit in this one. Up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
So close, but there goes the no-no with 2 outs in the 8th, and I'm sure he's going to want that last pitch back and think about what might have been. But you know what? He's really been amazing in this one. Total control from the first batter on.
So digging in, Patrick Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Matt Olson.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Swinging a ball hammered right field, going back on its way. That'll make it out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. And that one hammered. That's back. And that ball is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Drake Baldwin. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Luis Angel Acuna next up for the Braves. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. That one hammered left field. That's back. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So back to the top of the order. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Rocketed out towards right center. Taveras makes a nice running catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr. That smash towards center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 down,
Ronald
bases
Acuna
empty.
Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Austin Riley at the plate. This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home, and that's going to roll to the wall. He will score, and he's in at second with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Ripped to right. And that one is off the wall. Riley comes in to score. And he'll pull into second safely.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So, man aboard. Now, here is Jason Dominguez. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff, you have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next is the designated hit. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And that one is off the top of the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So 2 down. Drake Baldwin will hit next. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now in for the Braves, Luis Angel Acuna. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. That's back there. That one is gone.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around real quickly and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And next for Atlanta, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. We go to the ninth, and here's the first baseman, Aaron Bracho.
First baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Taveras at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
One out left for the Cardinals. Digging in, Garrett Hampson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. This could end it. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tapped softly on the ground. Acuna on the first. Ball game. And the Braves get a shutout on the mound.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. So up next, Darren
Now batting.
Baker trying to
Left
deliver as the
fielder,
hero.
Darren
Ball
Baker.
one low.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
One strike.
Runners breaking for the plate. Bunt attempt misses. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home, and that ends the inning.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. First and second, one out.
Up next
And
for the
now it's the
Dodgers,
switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. 0-for-3 in this one. To the right side. Fires to second for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.